Alright, we are back with Drakensang and we're in Ferdok. The first episode I have ever started in Ferdok. Now, the question I have is somewhat based on Ottenberg's comment from the last episode, but is this the final destination or is this a step in a long line of locations we'll be based on? There's a lot of people here. And I do remember them talking about lizard men in this town and maybe some dragon aspects. The game's called Drakensang. All right, what we do know, that's all speculation. Is this what the dragons are all about? Is this the final location? But what we do know, we got a serial killer on our hands, and he killed our buddy. So our quest log looks a little different. Honestly, I thought there'd be a lot more there. We got murder in Ferdok, which, wow. Huh. Well, we do need to find this Thieves Guild, right? So, okay. So I do need to find the Thieves Guild. Wait, what do I need to do for the murder? Oh yeah, Box Station. We gotta go to the Box Station. I'm saying that half German, half English. That's about where my mind's at. No, it's not fake. Barla. Speak to Barla. Okay. So that shows up as this. So let's just start with what's right in front of us, right? Because that's probably what the designers of this game want me to do. I want to respect their game. I don't know what else. Now this guy clearly has problems, so let's talk to him in hopes that he will stop. I don't know. What do you need, buddy? Ach. Und das similar to ach? Alright. Ich bin beinahe über eines dieser dummen Hühner. Uh-oh. Dabei, okay, gestolpert. Oh, whoops. I forgot. I like to use my phone to translate. We get this every episode. There's a lot about how quickly I learn things. Trip. Okay. Gestolpert. Probably a good thing that I didn't have to use that a lot in Germany. Gestolpert. Dabei habe ich meinen Glücksbringer, einen alten Handschmeichler verloren. A Handschmeichler? Palm stone? I don't know what a palm stone is. No, I don't know what a Handschmeichler is. And so, I noticed all the good YouTubers ask for comments. So, if you know what a Handschmeichler is, put it in the comments. Look, now I'm a good YouTuber. Oh dear. I will never be a good YouTuber. I will be an authentic YouTuber. I say, as I'm wearing a costume. Moose in... I'm kind of being authentic to myself in this costume. Ich muss in die Canal, I think it's canal. Canalization? Gefallen sein? I think it must have fallen in the canal. So I'm going to read that. Ich traue mich hier gar nicht weg. Wer weiß, welches Unglück mir sonst all nächstes widerfährt. Wow, that's a... Isn't there an E in there? Widerfährt? 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 I said widerfährt, but I think it's widerfährt. Alright. Könnt ihr ihn nicht für mich zurückholen? You know, I'll try. That's the best I can give you, buddy. Ich werde sehen, was ich tun kann. Ein wenig Geduld. You have a little patience. Werdet ihr aber haben müssen, ja. Denn so leicht wird euer Handschmeichler dort unten sicher nicht zu finden sein. Ja, dafür habe ich jetzt wirklich eine Sache. I'll just be patient. Just be patient. Ja, ich würde hier nicht für so in Aventroy, I tried to be sort of completionist, and I had to have a lot of help. Thank you. You know who you are. But I don't know, man. There's a lot happening in this town. I don't know if I'll actually be able to be completionist just because, like, how am I going to remember that little pointy-hatted guy? Well, okay, the pointy hat, but besides that, that's not the point. Get it? Not the point. I wish I could wig better. People are like, yeah, we wish you wouldn't. Okay.
Was ist denn passiert, Frau Hauptfrau?
See, this is another... Wait, that's her, right? Yeah, let's talk to Barla.
Wie kann ich euch helfen?
She seems very young to be in her position. Verzieht, wenn ich stören sollte. Mein Name ist Grimram, Sohn des Nagramax. I wonder what Nagramax was like. Ich komme gerade von Eberstam anwesend. Es geht den Tod meines alten Freundes Ardo vom Eberstam. Der wachabende Hassler sagt mir, dass ihr mir weiterhelfen könntet. So, can you help me out here? Seid gegrüßt. Okay, I just finished a quest. Yay! The crowd goes wild. Alright. Seid gegrüßt. Auch wenn dies ein trauriger Anlass ist, Ardo von Eberstam war ein geachteter Bürger. Ferdoks. Ein geachteter? Respected. Well, not surprised that wasn't used for me. Geachteter Bürger Ferdoks. Und sein Tod geht vielen hier nahe. Okay, so got to a lot of people. Die sind wahrhaft, die sind wahrhaft düstere Tage für diesen Stadt. Yeah, well, this happens when you have a serial killer on the loose. Bad times. Und ihre Bewohner. Seid jedoch versichert, dass wir alles in unserer Macht Stehende tun, den Murderer zu fassen. Yeah, you'll catch him. Okay, I somehow feel like I'm probably gonna catch him. Just gut instinct. Leider kann ich euch zu dieser Stunde noch keine... Wait, is this me or her? No, it's still her. Okay. Noch keine Einzelheiten zu dieser jüngsten Untat nennen. Rowan hat in dieser Sache äußerste Diskretion gebeten, die Aufklärung der Verbrechen nicht zu gefährden. So we don't want to alert the guy who did it? Is that it? The bad guy? We don't want him to know? No, that's not it. Not to jeopardize the investigation of the crime. Excuse me. Soon. Okay, I gotta go. Okay. So she's not telling me much. Moment noch. Einer meiner besten Freunde wurde ermordet. I like the fact that ermordet. My dude is not giving up. Grimram is looking out for his friend. Loyalty. Gibt es denn nichts, was ich tun könnte, zu helfen? Yeah, see, I know I'm gonna catch this guy. This guy. Wenn ihr einverstanden seid, würde ich mich gern ein wenig umhören, selbst etwas über die Mörder herauszufinden. Tell me a little and I'll help out. Tatsächlich. That's a word. Actually, right? Isn't that what that means? Yeah, actually. That's it. One of those words I knew very well, but totally forgotten. Tatsächlich würde von Graf Grauen jüngst eine hohe Belohnung für die Ergreifung Mörders ausgerufen. That's the picture I'm getting at. Offered a large reward. Belohnung. That's a reward. Ich hatte dies jedoch für keine gute Idee. Auch wenn wir durch die Vorfälle in Averstreu und den Wegfall der gräflichen Lanzenreiter kaum genug Leute haben, ist es immer noch Aufgabe der Stadtwache, solche Ermittlungen zu tätigen. Okay, let's just look this up. Okay, however, I don't think it's a good idea. Even though we barely have enough men due to the incidents in Avastroy and the loss of the court's lancers, it is still the job of the city guard to conduct such investigations. Due to the incidents in Avastroy, what were the incidences? There were people there, extra people, guarding all the bridges. Ich schwöre euch, lasst mich in eurem Auftrag handeln. Ich schulde Ardo mein Leben. I owe my life? Ja. Bei meiner Ehre werde ich nicht eher Halt machen, bis ich einen Mörder gefunden und seiner gerechten Strafe zugehört habe. Alles gut. That's a quest. She's talking to the sky. Why is she looking up like that? Because I'm a dwarf. I'm wicked short. She's maybe, unless she's a halfling. Alles gut. Wenn es euch zu ernst ist, werde ich euch die offizielle Erlaubnis erteilen, in meinem Namen Ermittlungen zu dieser Sache anzustellen. Ich will euch in einige Dinge einweihen. Einweihen. What's that mean? I want you to let you in on a few things. Einweihen. Ich erwarte aber im Gegenzug absolut Verschwiegenheit von euch. So just keep it under your hat, dude. Keep it under your hat. Beim Andecken von Ardo von Eberstam. Ihr habt mein Ehrenwort. Gut, dann soll es so sein. Ab sofort handelt ihr im offiziellen Auftrag der Ferdoker Stadtgarde. Okay. I'm acting on official orders from the city guard. Bisher gab es 3 Mordopfer. 3 victims already. Die alle auf dieselbe Weise ums Leben gebracht wurden. So they're all killed the same way. Das erste Opfer, the first victim, der alte Bettler Elko. I don't know what a Bettler is. Beggar. Okay. Wurde in Fuhrmannsheim gefunden. I'm gonna just read this afterwards. Sandor Kunger, ein bekannter Imanspieler? Again, don't know. Den die meisten nur Drache nannten? Dragon? Den die meisten nur Drache nannten. Oh, I think people call him Drache. Lag im Hinterhof der Taverne linkes Mädchen? What? Oh, died the same way. The first an old beggar was found in the wagoner's home. Sandor Kunger, well-known Iman player. I don't know what that is. Whom most people simply call Dragon. Was lying in the backyard of the Nimble Ferret Tavern. The Nimble Ferret. Flinkes Fetchen. I gotta write that down. Write that down. Hold on. All right. On my base notes for Feel It Still, we will have on the back Linkus Gretchen. That's going to get used somewhere. That's going to be a character name or something. It's the Nimble Ferret, right? Yeah, Nimble Ferret. Cool. Next role-playing game I play as the Flinkes Fetchen. Great name for a tavern. We'd totally go there. Alright, euer Freund wurde an einem Anlegeplatz im Hafenviertel aufgefunden. Einzelheiten könnt ihr vor Ort von der zuständigen Wache erfahren. Not getting this. erwähnt aber, dass ihr einen persönlichen Auftrag von mir handelt, damit ihr auch Auskunft bekommt. Wir haben bereits eine gewisse Clades Schladromer, guess who I'm going to visit next, sowie den Liebwächter Ardos, einen Zwerg namens Vorgrim, gehört, ja, beide scheinen jedoch über jeden Zweifel erhaben zu sein. Okay. Your friend was found at a mooring in the harbor district. I'm not even sure. Moor is where you put a ship, a mooring? I think so. I think that's a space for a ship. You can find out the details on site from the guard in charge, but mention that you are acting in my personal behalf so that you will also receive information. We have already interrogated a certain Cladis Schladromir, as well as Ardos' bodyguard, a dwarf named Forgrim. However, both seemed above all reproach. Well, he's a dwarf. Or a Zwerg. I like Zwerg better than dwarf. Anyway. Weder diese Cladis noch sein Leibwächter sind mir... Oh, so that's the bodyguard. Weder diese Cladis noch sein Leibwächter sind mir bekannt. Wisst ihr vielleicht, wo die beiden zu finden sind? Ich würde gern mit ihnen sprechen. Yeah, I would. I want to talk to them myself. Boy, she talks to the sky, man. I'm getting the golden light coming in, too. I wonder if, like, I'm assuming at some point I will explore this town after dark, which would be very cool. I'm curious to see how, because it's, you know, like, if I look around right now, I'm not seeing any torches, so how is it lit up? Vorgrim findet ich ihr sicherlich unter einem der Tische im Silberkrug. Okay, yeah, maybe not the best dwarf in the world. Usually they can handle their alcohol, right? Einer Taverne am Freisplatz, which is where I want to go anyway, to be my third party member. Seit dem Tod eures Freundes sieht man ihn fast nur noch betrunken, so he's just been drinking since the murder. Cladis Schladromir kann ich euch nur sagen, dass sie des Öfteren in Firmansheim gesehen würde. Wo genau kann ich euch jedoch nicht sagen. Firmansheim. Sie ist mir etwas suspekt, auch wenn sie nichts mit den Morden zu tun hat. Okay, so she's suspect even if she didn't have anything to do with murder. Ihr solltet Vorsicht halten lassen. Mit dem Mangel am Stadtwachen haben die Verbrechen in Firmansheim zugenommen. What? She has nothing to do with... you should exercise caution with the lack of city guards. Crime in Wagenmann's home has increased. So that's another place? Maybe? Dann mache ich gleich an die Arbeit. Auf bald, Wachhauptfrau Torkenschmied. Torkenschmied? That's such an unattractive name. Ich werde euer Vertrauen nicht enttäuschen. Okay. Auf bald, Grimram, Sohn des Nagrimax, und viel Erfolg. Rubinger. Mr. Hill, I told you to settle the matter at the harbor. Oh, so that's the dude there. Okay. Jawohl, Wachthauptfrau Brockenschmied. Okay, so he's going to the harbor and I can follow him. Said he's going to the harbor and I can follow him. Okay. See? Oops. Back when I did adventure races, we used to, somewhat possibly insensitively refer to, Indian navigation, which was when we weren't navigating by north, south, east, west. Oh, he's gone, man. But we're instead using clues like maybe a discarded wrapper from a power bar or something like that, and you'd be like, oh, that's the direction they went. Or maybe there would be no spider webs down one path, but the other path would have a spider web on it. You're like, well, they didn't go the spider web way, so they must have gone the other way. It can be handy if you're in a hurry, which clearly I am, to avenge the death of my friend. Okay, I think I'm actually going to call it already. I think this has been a shorter episode, but this game is tricky because I think I'm playing short periods of time, and then I go to process the video and it's 40 minutes. So, like, if I come in with a 20-minute video, that's not a bad thing, right? Right? Okay, end scene. We'll catch you later. Have a great day, great life, play great games. This one's definitely intriguing me. By the way, I know they're doing the... Ooh, I didn't notice the sky before. That's kind of what the sky outside looks like right now, but not quite that dark, because that looks like a storm's coming in. I digress. Fun game. All right, we'll catch you later. Like, comment, subscribe, all great for the channel and much appreciated. That way I can afford more hats. All right. YouTube doesn't pay you till you make $100. Let's just say I haven't gotten a check yet. Let's just put it that way. Don't do this for the money, folks. Do it for the passion. Or for the tag. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.